po ang official MMFF entry ng Cineko Productions, starring Sharon, Cuneta, Alden Richards, Miles Ocampo, Jackie Blanco, Tonton Gutierrez, Soliman Cruz, Pepe Herrera, Justin Luzares, and Donna Cariaga. Ayan, ito po ay rated G ng MDRCB. Join me in welcoming Pepe Herrera. Let's call in now Miles Ocampo. Let's call in this time Miss Jackie Blanco. Let's call in first our writer, Miss Mel del Rosario. Ang director ng A Family of Two, Direk Nuel Naval. And now let's call in our lead stars ng Family of Two, Mr. Alden Richards and Miss Sharon Cuneta.
It's going back to basics, to what really matters in life. It's really the people you love the most. Dito sa movie namin, we show that. And I have missed doing movies as wholesome and as heartwarming as this, na walang komplikasyon sa storya, walang dinadagdag na hindi necessary. Simple, real life, nangyayari. Nabiyuda yung mommy, 5 years old pa lang yung little boy, so silang dalawa lang magkasama habang buhay hanggang lumaki na siya.
Right.
So, syempre, kailangan na niyang mamuhay ng sarili. Para na si mommy. So, yun yung, it's what happens in real life.
Very relatable.
So, very relatable and very well directed, yes. Very well written, and very well acted by my co-actors. Everybody had a good part, everybody had good lines, everybody's relevant and necessary in the movie.
Right.
Walang basta siniksik, walang ganon.
Kasi the thing about the films I'm making this year, like 5 breakups and itong Family of Two, ang laki kasi ng nagiging effect and pagbibigay ng mind condition when you see the film ahead of time. So I hope it will be a common practice with all our films na after we make the film and after pag na-picture close na siya, let's give it to our actors na mapanood nila beforehand, before mag-start ang promo, before ng premiere night. Kasi iba yung nabibigay na confidence ng mapanood, yes, ng mapanood mo siya ahead of time because you will have a full circle of how you can promote your film, which is what happens sa 5 breakups and now dito sa Family of Two na parang ngayon since we are given such privilege na ako kasi at the end of the day, as long as we have a good film, as long as we have a great story, I mean the blockbuster, yes, parang ano po as long as I know that I'm part of a project that is relevant and that has a good message in it, di ba? Parang everything will follow na lang.
Right.
So, yun, sana po lahat ngayon, starting next year or this year, ipapanood po natin sa mga artista, especially to the lead actors, yung pelikula or yung proyekto bago pa man po ito makita ng ibang tao. Kasi iba po yung naibibigay sa amin. Like yung, kung ano po kami, yes, yung emotions po namin ngayon is because we have watched the film and we know we have a good film for the Metro Manila Film Festival.
Actually, malaking challenge for us na isipin tong kwento na to kasi ang laki ng naging impact ng Family Matters sa mga nanood. So, parang gusto namin, parang ang Cineko, sabi nila, let's do another family story, a family movie. Kasi parang Pasko di ba? Ito yung panahon para sa pamilya. At gusto namin na hindi lang basta magpalabas ng isang pelikula, kundi isang pelikula makaka-relate ang mga tao, isang pelikula na marami kayong matututunan. Tapos yung paglabas mo ng sine, light ang feeling mo kahit na medyo naiyak ka. But it's a feel-good film na gusto mong i-share sa buong pamilya.
May scene po doon na si Miles po pumunta sa bahay namin and said goodbye to Mami Maricar. And then there was this scene, like 15 seconds of silence na nung nalaman ng character ni Mama yung na isa siya sa reason kung ba't hindi makasama si Mateo po kay Sari. That scene parang hanggang ngayon hindi ko pa rin siya makalimutan. Yun ang favorite scene ko. Hindi nga eksena ko po Yun yung favorite scene ko kasi from nothing, direct, from a smiling, parang accommodating emotion, all of a sudden, nakita po yung switch ng walang cut. So abangan niyo po yung part na yun. And I think, I think malaki po ang chance ni Miss Sharon Cuneta.
Actually, nung during the shoot pala, sabi ko, pagtingin ko ganyan, nung nag-cut ako, umiiyak yung mga tao. Tapos, nung finally nang napanood nila, sabi ko, di ba, masterclass in acting. Kasi wala, mata-mata lang talaga. Alam mo yung ang daming nuances. And ako kasi as a director, sa kayo editor lang, mahirap i-capture kasi yun eh. So, pero kuwang-kuwa, yeah, it's a magical moment. Yung pinakita ni Sharon.
One of the happiest experiences of my working life in my 45 years. Super. I understand why Alden is Alden. Now that I've worked with him, I understand why the biggest stars are really the humblest. I understand that better now. I've worked with the biggest, you know, I mean the older ones, some are not even with us anymore. They were always the humblest. And Alden is one of those. I know he's gonna have, alam mo, it's not just becoming sikat, it's about staying power. And Alden, for sure will have that. For sure will have that. He's handsome, he's a good actor, a great co-worker. Yung face niya made for the screen. His eyes are more expressive on screen. Don't you agree, Direk? No? I mean, of course, expressive na. Pero, syempre, si Pepe rin, miski paano, di ba? Pero, seriously, one of the best working experiences of my life and one of the happiest. Not just Alden, actually. Right next to Alden, Direk, the whole staff group. You don't ask anyone about Jackie and me. We've been together forever. Tita Mel and I, she's seen me grow up. Miles was my daughter in BFF. Ang talagang bago lang sa akin na naging idol ko si Pepe. Talagang kasi mo na sa trailer. So, Direk, sino po yan? Ang cute niya!
Captured sa video yan, ha? Hingi ako ng kopya niyan.
Ano pa lang, day one pa lang po actually nung first workshop. Actually ganun eh, parang usually yun yung kinakaganda ng workshop eh. Kasi, well, yun din, from experience also si Direk Nuel, hindi ito yung workshop na papaaktingin ka. Well, we did quite a few scenes, but it's really more of getting to know. Like our core, yung core po namin, well, of course, the director and his actors. I think that's one of the, and so parang yun yung maganda pong magandang aspeto na more than the actual work po, which is the craft, which is acting. It's really about getting to know and loosening the tight spaces between the actors po.
We talked about this na, di ba? When we had scenes together, they were all effortless. They were all so automatic. Na-feel ko talaga anak ko siya. So talaga 150% ang bigay ko sa bawat eksena kasama ko siya. Nakasama silang lahat, pero syempre since siya yung anak ko dito, 150%, no inhibition, so nothing. Anak ko to, walang automatic talaga, sobrang automatic. Talagang feeling ko anak ko siya. Ganon din yung binalik niya sa akin. Maming-mami ang turo niya sa akin. Ampunin ko na nga to eh.
Ako po yung office mate ng makulit ni Alden. Medyo mahirap nga kasi medyo malayo sa totoong buhay. It's a very challenging role. Yeah. O yun, alam niyo yung mga nakakairita na sa office, yung lagi may sinasabi. Ako po yun.
Ako po dito si Zari. Jowa po ako ni Mateo. Yeah! Sakalain mo yun. And then, yung character ko po ay, wala akong boss jowa, yes.
Boss?
Boss.
Boss!
Boss po ako ni Alden. And lumaki po ako ng walang parents na. So, yung character ko, strong, independent woman siya.
Okay.
So, doon, iikot yung story namin dalawa kung hanggang saan ba ang...
So, dominating jowa. Parang ganon.
Ano ba?
Hindi rin eh.
Hindi rin. Hindi rin.
Siguro
Even day.
representation din si Zari dito ng mga independent modern women of the Philippines na, alam mo yun, uso na siya ngayon eh. Parang trend na siya na, of course,
Lady boss.
Oo, lady boss.
Yan.
Yan si Zari. Pero kahit lady boss kasi yung character niya, hindi ka mahilig sa kanya eh. Hindi mean eh. Parang magaling lang talaga siyang umarte at magaling siyang magtrabaho.
Isang role ko po dito ay si Oder. Nakakit
kapitbahay ni Sharon na kulit ng kulit sa kanya. Kasi parang lagi siyang very focused kay Alden na parang nakakalimutan na yung sarili niya. So ako yung, tama na, sige, alika na, sumama ka na sa akin. So ako yung at sa tayo pwede, magsusumba kami.
Parang ikaw ang BFF kapitbahay. Parang ganyan.
Yes.
Pero the thing about right now po kasi since pag umaarte na po ako ngayon, of course, andyan pa rin yung inspiration ng nanay ko. Pero ang bilis ko lang na-attach talaga dun sa character ni Mateo. Kasi parang basically, in real life, my mom is absent. But this time, my father is absent naman in the film. So parang ganun. Whenever we do scenes, kami yung dalawa ni Mama, parang like what she said, madali. Kasi po, parang instantaneous yung dating ng emotion and at the same time, it's like not acting at all whenever we do those scenes. Ang gaganda kasi ng linya eh.
Oo, ang galing ng writer eh. No, but may I just add, sobra yung bonding namin ni Alden. Sobra yung naging bonding namin. I didn't expect, sabi ko, di ba I wrote you a letter, sabi ko parang, magpapanood lang kita. Yung hindi ko naman nakalain na dadating sa buhay ko yung isang Alden Richards na mamahalin ko ng ganito. Ganun, kasi I wrote him and Miles.
Hilig si Mama sa letters talaga. Long handwritten letters.
And Direk. And so parang I'm so grateful for this project. Super grateful. We're also confident about our movie because it is very simple and the beauty of our movie is in its simplicity. I'm sorry, oh my God, it's like Dear Heart. It's like Dear Heart, my first movie. It's like truth, beauty, simplicity. So I find those three things in this movie as well. That's why I said I missed making movies like this. I mean, people that I grew up with, sila Kuya Mario, yeah, they know that. It's like going back to that, but at a different age na. So I'm very excited for it. I am so in love with this project. You know, and just a bit of trivia, it fell on our laps. We were focused, Alden was focused on other movies, Miles had other projects, Jackie, I'm sure Tita Mel also, and Direk. And it just came, bloop, out of the blue. There's an offer for you from Cineko. Okay, what's the background? They did Family Matters. Oh, great. The directors, Nuel Naval. I've never worked with Direk Nuel, but Family Matters, okay. That's a good movie. And okay, blah, blah, blah. And what they said, Alden Richards, and the script was by Tita Mel. For me, that was no question. I didn't have to read this. I didn't have to read the script. Just know the story. I knew it was going to be handled by a master in writing. And having heard about Family Matters before seeing it, I knew it was going to be directed by someone who knew what he was doing, who later turned out to be a master. Yung pinag-uusapan namin ni Alden lagi. Direk Nuel is so simple. He's parang kala mo, dead mo lang. But the minute, sobrang bait kasi, but the minute he gives you instructions, directions, he knows exactly what he's doing. And that comes from someone who's worked with the best. You know, parang, this was God-given, this project. It just fell on our laps. And I think it's because it's the right time for this kind of a movie, for the Filipino movie-going audience to watch. I think at this period in our lives, it's about time for a movie like this.
Kasi parang way back 2019, I was asked kung baka dun sa mga superstars natin, sino yung mga gusto kong maka-work.
Right.
I mean, I said a short list, but Mama was one of those. And sobra kasing lakas ng effect sa akin talaga ng movie ni Mama before na Caregiver. Sabi ko, sana man lang in my lifetime as an actor, nagkaroon ako ng chance na magkaroon ng film with Mama na ganong theme, mother and son. So, talagang ginawa po namin lahat para maging available.
Ayun na nga.
Kasi maganda po yung storyline, maganda po yung script, and this is a once-in-a-lifetime offer being able to work with the Megastar.
Meron pa tayo next week.
Meron. Sinusulat na po. Pero yun, I think, pagsisisihan ko kung sa iba na punta.
Yan ang mga tipo ng producers na kailangan i-emulate. Sobrang alaga. Pero eksena-wise, wala kasi nag-workshop na kami. It was so, ang ano lang is, since nag-look test pa kami, naggumawa kami ng eksena sa look test. We did scenes for camera tests, ganyan. So parang medyo na-break in na kami. So when we got to the set, yung parang realization lang na, ito na yung umpisa ng araw-araw. Ano kaya yung araw-araw? Yung system na lang. Beautiful yung system ni Direk. Oh my God, I want Direk Nuel to be my second Eddie Garcia. Because Direk Eddie Garcia directed me in so many movies when I was young. I want to do so many movies with Direk Nuel also.
Same.
Same. I think everybody has to experience being directed by Direk Nuel. If actors, if you're watching, if you ever get the opportunity to be directed by this person beside me, consider yourself blessed. Because ako, this is a gift from God. This project has been a gift from God. Diba? It's exactly what we need. And it's exactly the message I want to impart to my followers over the decades. And then I'm with Alden, and I was directed by Direk Nuel. It's material by Tita Mel, who I grew up with. Hindi ka pa del Rosario, nandyan ako. Yung, di ba, Mendoza pa lang siya, naging del Rosario na rin siya, nandun pa rin ako. Parang tita ko yan, akin yan. So it's family, and to have Jackie and Miles with us.
Kami ni Mel, nag-start kami, creative manager ko siya sa MMK. Yes, gano'n nakatagal. And sobra kami nag-click because we have the same family values, I must say. Pag nagkikwentuhan kami, parang sobrang namin mahal ang mga pamilya namin. And siguro, kaya siya nagre-reflect sa mga ginagawa namin together. Yung pagmamahal sa pamilya, yung the values that we have. Yun yung core namin pamilya. Kaya sobra kaming magkasundo. Kahit sa script niya, si Mel kasi pag nagsusulat ng script, hindi yan mga salita Hindi yan talaga dinidescribe. Sabihin niya, bahala ka na dyan. At nagkakaintindihan lang sa gano'n. Nagkakaintindihan lang sa gano'n.
Si Noel, parang acquaintance ko doon sa ABS. Tapos, he was asked to direct an MTV. Tapos, ginudge ko siya, di ba? Ginudge ko, sabi ko, pag-direct na to si Noel ng MTV, aga yan, ni Gary. Sabi ko, kasi friend siya ni Inang, sabi ko gano'n. Sabi judge ko siya. At least fair. Si Alden, judge ko rin.
At least diretso mo si Tita Mel.
Fair. Tapos sabi ko, marunong ba yan? And I saw his work. Marunong na ba yan mag-direct? Parang ganyan. Hindi, ganyan. Tapos nag-direct siya ng MMK. Sabi ko, ang galing. Magaling. Tapos what I really love about him is his work ethics. Hindi mo yan mapipilit mag-shoot ng hindi pulido yung script. But I've worked with other directors na, sorry, I'd say it na pera-pera, yung pag-shoot, bahala na sa set, hindi mo yan, sasabihin niya, okay lang, sabi niya, case ako di ako basta kailangan yung gano'n, yung integrity niya as a director, dun ako una. After nun, nakasundo ko na siya.
Actually, nasa bucket list ko yan Naka-work si Sharon. Kwento ko lang na, may sila. When I was, nag-OJT ako sa broadcast media na course, sa GMA, pumasok, super show. One of the hosts, si Sharon. Tapos, ako yung tiga-sulat, tiga-bigay ng cue cards sa mga hosts. So, bigay ako sa mga artista, excuse me, ito po yung for the next segment, ganyan. Alam mo, sobra akong na-touch. Kasi nung binigay ko kaya siya, ni Sharon, ito po yung sa inyo, siya lang yung tumingin sa akin at nag-thank you. Sabi niya, as in ganon, na-typical Sharon Cuneta. Sobra, syempre, as a student, di ba, parang, tapos sino ba naman ako, Megastar na siya doon. Parang sobra akong na-touch. Parang ang laking bagay, sabi ko, ay, fan ako nito. Sabi ko, parang few stars, few celebrities na, sige, sabihin ko na may breeding para magpasalamat. Malaking bagay kasi, sa akin kasi malaking bagay, marunong ka magpasalamat. And, yeah, and so, siya lang talaga yung tumingin at in-acknowledge ako. To think I'm just a student. I was just a student. Yung ganon. So, nung nakita ko nung ginawa ni Mel yung script, sabi ko, ay, sila lang talagang bagay. And true enough, nung workshop pa lang, hindi kami nagkamali. Talagang swak na swak. Kaya nung sinuggest niya sa amin ni Mayor Rico Cineko, sabi niya, gusto kong gumawa na Sharon.
Rico! Available ako!
Sabi niya na sa bucket list ko yan sa Cineko. Tapos sige, sama natin si Alden. Parang ako, totoo ba? Parang, syempre, di ba? Parang malalaki ng artista. Sabi, totoo ba yan? Sabi niya, sige, anin natin yan. Push natin yan.
Madali lang ang kausap.
Miss Bell.
Ako, I had Sharon in mind and another actress. Pero siya yung number one. Sabi ni Alden, ako ba yun? Sabi ko, hindi, kasi ayaw mo akin.
Sorry, dito na.
Ayaw ko sa'yo. Pero, nung day one, na nagkaroon kami ng workshop, seeing them together, yung first time namin yun na put together yung cast, yung sinasabi nila pag love team may chemistry. Meron silang chemistry as mother and son. Doon na-solve na ako. Tsaka nga kasi mabait si Alden eh.
Na-miss ko yung ganitong klase ng pelikula. Simple pero mapuso. Tapos mag-ina pa. Eh syempre mami na ako ngayon. Malalaki na yung mga anak ko. Iba na sa mga panahon ng mga friends nila maging sino ka man. Iba na, di ba? So, mas madali na sa akin. Tapos, iba na rin yung age ko ngayon compared to before. Hindi na ako 20. So parang, pero yung soul ko talaga 19. Hindi ko alam bakit narayuma ako. Hindi ko matanggap, I'm in the wrong body. But sobra ako na-excite kasi muna Tita Mel, pag si Tita Mel ang sumulat, hindi ko na kina-question. I'm so used to her expertise, her masterful hand. So I know when she writes and I'm the actor, inisip niya ako. So, or i-adjust niya for me. And then, this one. Alden Richards, oh my God, yeah, the best choice. And then, one by one, then Direk. When I entered the workshop, sabi ko, kayo po mag-direct sa amin. Yes, but Direk, very nice to meet you. Because I'm always, parang, it doesn't matter to me kung first-time director, like Mark Mayley was ng Crying Ladies. Kasi naging baguhan din ako noon eh. Hindi baguhan si Direk, I'm talking about in general. Parang, there are diamonds that you haven't really met yet. So, you want to give yourself, you don't want to deprive yourself of the chance to bond with them. So, si Direk Nuel, talaga hulog ng langit. Itong project na to, hulog ng langit. Na mere fact na nabuo ng Cineko ito. Cineko sa akin, gift na ni God. Napaka-amazing na producers. Not just the generosity, yung alam mo yung pag-care nila sa'yo na with the food, with the diba? Parang pwede mo naman bilhin, pero iba yung nararamdaman mo, may paki sila. Gano'n, may pabayong. Hindi, yung mayaman, may suman, may maliliit na bagay, pero na-touch ka kasi sanay ka na sa mga malalaki na parang machine, di ba? I mean, hindi mo naman ma-blame kasi malaki na, maraming iniisip. Pag ganito, parang homegrown na, the personal touch, nandun. Tapos, lahat talaga, parang just fell on my lap, parang binigay ni Lord sa akin. Ito, si Miles, si Direk, syempre si Jackie, huwag natin, isanin na natin si Pepe kasi nandiyan, nakakahiya naman. So talagang excited ako, sobra, at di ako nagkamali.
Expectations has been always part of our careers. Since we entered the industry, all of us here on stage, and kahit din po sa ating mga press people and media people, lahat po tayo may nililive up na expectations and hindi nawawala yun sa araw-araw. Lalabas ka pa lang ng gate ng bahay mo o ng pintuan ng kondo mo, you are up for expectations and judgment. Yes tsaka opo exactly ma. Parang, ang pangit naman pag lagi ka lang nasa comfort zone mo, there's no growth, and like what you said, tita, pinapasok ko na po rin yung ibang mga mundo sa likod ng camera. And I think it's about time also kasi yun yung paraan ko para makapag-give back sa industriyang napakabait, napakabuti sa aming lahat. Na binago po ang buhay naming lahat. Hindi na po ako talaga nag-iisip ng to live up to that. It's really more of, I just believe. The courage to believe into something that's unsure. And to believe in myself.
Dami ng binigay ng Panginoon sa'yo. Kung di mo pa nag-get yung message, kasalanan mo na yun,
exactly.
di ba? Kung ano ang binigay sa'yo, alagaan mo, di ba? Gusto niya to, itong gawin ko, okay.
Tsaka, di ba, parang yun din, parang it's part of our career also. Tayo pong lahat, even the creatives, the writers, the directors, yung kapag hindi ka kinakabahan, siguro po, kabahan ka na. Parang pag hindi nawala na po yung kaba factor sa mga ginagawa natin.
Yun ang nakakatakot.
May mali na.
Complacency is the scariest enemy.
Yes, parang medyo mag-isip-isip ka na kung hindi ka na kinakabahan. Baka may mali na sa sarili mo. So, gustong-gusto ko po yung feeling ng kinakabahan. And na-excite po ako at the same time natatakot. So never ever consider yourself as the best because that's the death of an actor.
Sa December 25, at lalo po sa premiere namin sa December 14, pero lalo na po sa December 25 especially, magbubukas na po ang lahat ng entries ng Metro Manila Film Festival 2023. Sana po isali nyo ang Family of Two, Mother and Son Story, sa inyong listahan ng panonoorin. Promise po, tatawa kayo, iiyak ng yung good cry at lalabas kayo ng sinihan feeling better than when you entered it. So, sana po tangkilikin natin ang pelikulang Pilipino. Hindi lamang po Family of Two, kundi lahat ng entries na 10. Pwede naman buong Christmas season yan, isa-isa everyday. Napakasaya po. Thank you so much and thank you again, Cineko, for this project. We love you.
Alden.
Ito yung pelikula na magpapaalala sa atin na huwag natin ikahiya yung pagpapakita ng pagmamahal sa magulang. It will never hurt if someone calls you mama's boy, mama's girl, daddy's boy, daddy's girl. But it's basically about a mother's love to her children. So with this film, this is a reminder to yes, for children and parents to always remember the reason why the Lord brought you together in this lifetime. This is the movie to remind all of us that film, about that feeling and that why we are here, sino ba ang naghirap, at ano ba yung mga nakakalimutan na natin gawin sa mga magulang natin in terms of showing them love and care. Sometimes hindi yung pera, hindi yun yung sustento, hindi yun yung pinagpapaaral ng ibang mga kapatid, and then, yes, and yung utang na loob, it shouldn't be asked. It's an automatic sa relationship ng mga magulang. So Family of Two po, Mother and Son Story is coming December 25, an official entry to the 2023 Metro Manila Film Festival.